Hey y'all, I'm gonna show you how to do a super glowy sun-kissed look today using Colorescience. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the Colorescience Hydrating Cleansing Cloths and wipe off my face to get off any excess oil and dirt. I have been up for most of the day, so obviously I've collected a little something. I went makeup free because I finally got a spray tan, as you can tell. So, as you can tell, it's probably taking off a little bit of the tan. So I've already gotten my lashes and my brows done. Shout out Totality Medi Spa. So today I'm just focusing on that super glowy, sun-kissed, dewy skin. Now that I have cleaned and hydrated my face a little bit, I'm going to use the Colorescience Pep Up Collagen Renewal Face and Neck Treatment. So I'm just gonna put a few pumps into my hands. Start at the middle of the face, put it kind of where I want it. And then bring it to the neck with the excess. Because for some reason I ignore my neck, which I really shouldn't. Make sure you rub it in really well. As you can tell, it's already giving me kind of a glow. Love to moisturize the skin. Moisture. Okay, next I'm gonna take the Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy because you know I need more than just color. I need some dark circle correcting, I need some plumping, all the things. I'm gonna do a little bit. Like this. Little squirt. It's got this super fancy spoon thing. Love it. Now, I'm gonna use my fingers and warm them up a little bit. At first, just to get it in the spots that I want it. I just do a swipe. I know you're supposed to pat, but I swipe it, then I pat. Next, I'm gonna take a beauty blender to finish blending that out. Take it up a little bit to kind of give your eyes a little bit more of an I really like this stuff, to be honest with you, and it is super hydrating, and it really like just goes right into the skin. And typically I get really dry under my eyes, especially during the summer. You know what? I forgot my scrunchie. Put the hair back. Okay. I love the way this concealer is looking right now. And I'm not doing too much makeup today. It's just gonna be like sun-kissed, see my freckles, see all the things, but dewy, glowy, and bronze. So next I'm gonna use the Sun Forgettable Face Shield Flex, and I think this is tan. And then this is the Total Protection Glow Face Shield. I'm gonna mix the two of these together, but since I'm going with more of a natural look today, I'm gonna use a little bit more of the glow. So I'm gonna mix these two on my hand. Just kind of rub them together until I'm happy. Maybe a little more of the glow. See, I'm not perfect. Don't always know. It's like a little science lab. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's see. Put it a little bit where I want it.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Emotional support people, okay? Now, it looks a little bit light going on, but trust me, it's helping reduce the redness. And it's really evening out my skin tone, to be honest. It looks really good. Gotta get an eye roll in there as you do it. I love the eye roll, the casual eye roll, putting on the makeup. Okay, next is gonna be my forehead, which is really large, so I had to get a little extra. Not judging myself when it's not one size fits all and that dime size amount people talk about. Okay, brought that down to my nose, and now I'm gonna finish blending out to my hairline. And since I have blonde hair, I have to be super careful how far I take any product on my face that has color in it. Because if I take it too far, it's gonna look like I have a little bit of a spray tan friend in the roots. I don't have orange hair, so that wouldn't make sense to have orange roots. Yeah. The things you think about when you do your makeup is pretty funny. Okay, so now that I kind of have my base on, I really like the way it looks. Oh, and I know I'm supposed to drag it down to my neck. I forgot. I'm gonna use the rest on my hand. Okay. Now I'm going to give myself a little bit of a contour. I'm not always the best at these, but we're gonna go for it. So, oh, excuse me, let me tell you what I'm using. This is the Colorescience Total Protection Color Balm. It's got 50 SPF in it. Also, note this, every single product that I've used so far has SPF in it. The Flex is 50 SPF and the Glow is also 50 SPF. Always wear your sunscreen, okay? The only reason why my face had any color on it is because I got a spray tan. If you usually see me, I'm a little bit darker down here and my face is always whiter than my body, and that's because I'm wearing my sunscreen. Not trying to age quicker than I have to. I'll be 30 next month, so I've been really trying to fix up my routine. Okay, so now I've got a little swipe. I'm gonna do another little swipe. And I'm probably not even doing this the exact right way, but you know what? It's gonna be my way. I'm just gonna blend it. I really like the way that looks because it's bronze, but it also kind of has a little hint of red undertones maybe, that makes it look kind of like blushed, like you've just gotten out of the sun. Blend it out, blend, blend, blend. Everyone always says that, so I just keep dapping. Don't know. Hope it's working. Hope that means it blended. Okay. Oh, and another thing, I know a lot of girls have been doing this lately. I forgot I was gonna try this look today. A little bit of bronze on the nose. Let's blend it out. So that way it looks like I've really been in the sun. I'm gonna finish kind of that whole goal with the Colorescience Color Balm 50 SPF, but this one's in blush. And what I'm gonna do is put that just on my cheek, right above where I did the contour. I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit more because I want it to really look like I've been in the sun. Get it on your cheek, and I just kind of rub it in. It says it's a balm and it works and feels just like a balm, so whatever that means to you as you're blending it, think about the fact that it is a little thicker than your typical liquid. Just gonna kind of tap it. I like using my fingers right here because sometimes I don't want the big blender to hit and extra blend out my concealer that I have under there. I'm gonna use my fingers. Blend it too. Next, to set everything and to just kind of get some of the oil and the shine down in the center T-zone, which is typically where I get oily or shiny. I'm gonna use the Brush on Shield 50 SPF And this is in the color tan because I am tan because of my spray tan. Okay, so I'm gonna get this on my hand, get it going. The powder is already like in the brush, so it just comes right out, which makes it way easier. And I expect that it's blending with the right amount of product. Okay, I'm just gonna pat underneath the contour so they don't drip together or like melt into each other. And then I'm gonna go under the eye a little, bring it to the T-zone. Sides of my nose, under the nose. I think Kim Kardashian said that once and like it changed my life, so that happened. And then I am gonna do just a little around the hairline so they don't bleed into each other. Or so the product doesn't get into my roots or my hairline. Because then we could have orange streaks. And I'm sorry, but that's not on trend. Okay, now that I've set what I wanted to set, make sure under the eyes always, because that's where I crease the most. Next, I'm gonna take the Colorescience Beauty on the Go palette. And this thing was really great. It's got like a neutral color, a champagne shimmery highlight color, a blush color. So this can be used under the eyes to highlight, to blush, to contour, or eyebrows, whatever, and eye makeup. I think what I'm gonna start with is neutralizing my eyelid a little bit. Okay, I'm taking apricot, I'm gonna take apricot and just swipe it over the lid. So I'm loving the way this apricot color looks like on my lid. It kind of reminds me of like the pigments in that like banana powder everyone uses underneath their eyes. And I personally like to use concealer and that banana powder like style as a combo on top of my eyes, and this makes it really convenient. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. I don't know if I'm blending it right, but I'm just gonna blend. One of my girlfriends said that blending is her favorite pastime. She told me, blend until your fingers bleed. Oh, and another thing I'm gonna do is bring it a little under the brow, just to open the eye, get rid of that little shadow, because although we wanna look like we've been outside, we don't need shadows. No. Okay, next I'm gonna take the shimmer highlighter in Champagne, this one right here. And I'm gonna use the same brush that comes in this cute little package with it. Same side. And I'm just gonna rub it in that color really, really good. And everyone says tap, so I just tap. And then I'm gonna add that right on top to the lid. Right on top of the lid, yep. I may not be blending it right, but I'm blending it my way. You know, and everyone should start worrying about like, am I blending this right? I remember I'd watch tutorials and they would be like, you're just gonna press gently. Well, what is gentle? Like, I don't know the exact depth perception of gentle, you know? So I just decided that patting on the eye for me was gonna be what it was, you know? So you just find what works, you know? Don't get so stuck on the words people say. So I'm just gonna keep adding that shimmer, that highlight, and I'm also gonna put it right on the brow bone, right where that arch is. Because I want it to be like, yep. Okay, now, actually, I kind of like this blush color in the middle for the crease. Gonna tap, tap, tap with the same colors. And then I want to look super natural, so I'm generally not putting much of this on. I just want it to give some depth to my eye. And it also kind of matches the blush I have on, which I think looks really pretty and natural. Bring it in a little more. Now I'm gonna take the highlighter with just my fingers. I'm just gonna highlight right kind of where my blush is. Right on top, kind of, really. Now a little bit of highlighter. Right on the nose. Right on the lip. Okay, I'm almost finished. Let's see. Next, I'm gonna take some mascara. I have my lashes done, but I like to add the mascara down here because my eyelashes are blonde, and if I don't, they don't look like they're there. So I can't have these beautiful lashes up here and then nothing. That would look really creepy. I feel like we always all look like Robert De Niro whenever we do this. Hello. Ooh, I love this mascara. It went on like really soft, which is perfect for the under eye. Okay, now I'm gonna take the same little wipe I used earlier and just wipe off my lips. And then I'm just using my natural lip color today. No lip liner either. And I'm gonna take the Colorescience Lip Shine, and this is clear. It's also got 35 SPF in it, which I'm sorry, but every product you put on your face, on your body for the most part, should have SPF in it. Just kind of like gave it a little blush in the middle. Now I'm gonna blend it. The areas that are too thick, I like to tap my fingers, wipe off on the same cloth. Now, for our final touch, because we want that dewy glow, don't we? I'm gonna use the Hydrating Mist by Colorescience. It's gonna lock in my makeup, it's gonna soothe my skin. I mean, I go to town with this stuff. I'm sorry, but less is more. Oh, wait. More is less. Does that make sense?
More is more in this.
More is more. Hydrate. Especially in the T-zone. Right?
No.
Just kidding.
Doesn't matter.
Especially on my cheeks, my forehead, chest. Ooh, that feels good and it smells super good. Okay, now that I'm done, you can see, got a glow. Thanks so much for watching me get ready with my 5-minute Colorescience Dewy Bronzed Glow.